So with yesterday's media showcase for solo leveling, everything kind of blew out in terms of information, news about the game when it comes to the release dates. They've got like a full-on plan ahead, like a roadmap, of course. And right now there's just a lot of excitement because, of course, everything is in motion. And on top of that, the open beta is happening in 2 days' time. So excitement all around. And so with that, we got a few things to look at because, of course, with the media showcase, when it came to the live stream, we got a little bit of a glimpse, just a bit of a glimpse, because of course once the live stream ended, those that attended the media showcase actually got hands on the game itself, because of course Netmarble won, you know, those that do blogs and report news want to kind of, well, they want them to report on solo leveling about how good the game is and whatnot. So we do have posts, blogs, all that going up, information about solo leveling to kind of give us some more heads up about the game, how it works, original characters, aka falling in line with original story. We've also got summoning side of things, how the gacha side will work, of course, giving us the banners, the looks, the P system, etc. So that's going to be all of there. And yeah, I think overall we're getting all the works, we're getting all the info that we need. But like I said, open beta is in 2 days' time, so we ourselves are going to find out soon enough on what's going down with this game. So I've just been reading up on a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of posts being made, those that were there, that were attending the solo leveling media showcase, and it seems to be that a lot of people are voicing their opinion in terms of, in a good way, to say that the game itself is so far looking good. I mean, here's the thing, you've got to keep in mind, solo leveling is a solo game, and so as we've seen in the past, when it comes to games that are specifically solo, it really kind of, how should I say, you know, it's a lot more tougher to develop and to keep the player base happy in terms of if you apply online play, because in my way of thinking, right, if you let's say if you apply PvP, real-time PvP in particular, of course, it does kind of take the weight off you in terms of you can just kind of chill back, let that do its thing, because I mean that alone just provides a lot of interest, right? You know, a lot of people do enjoy just grinding out real-time PvP if that is the case, but with solo games, with just PvE content, you gotta, you know, you have to be on board, of course. I believe Netmarble can produce that, so, you know, a lot of things have been spoken about with the action style of the game, of course, with the gameplay mechanic, obviously with different variant of weaponry that you have, you can change up your movesets. At the end of fighting a boss, there's always like a final kill animation that you can apply, so it kind of makes it worth your while on fighting the boss and kind of having a wonderful ending to it all. On top of that, you can set up many moves that you can choose from by leveling up your main character. So I think that's the one thing which I really love about this game, is the fact that they've truly stayed true to the show itself in terms of how it works, right? You're going into a dungeon, you're having to work on leveling up your character. As you're leveling up, of course, your character will get stronger. You can then feed in the ability points into make your character stronger in terms of strength, speed, etc., all that stuff. So, you know, they are committing and staying true to all of that, so that's going to be exciting, of course. For example, what's this? Shadow Step, which can be activated by evading an attack at the right time, has a powerful effect of slowing down the flow of time, reducing the enemy's defense when it's hit. Oh, okay. So yeah, so of course with multiple different maneuvers as we level up and unlock them, of course, yeah, we can really play around, and I think that's also something that I do truly love about them going down this route of making this game. You know, the gameplay mechanic, as long as we can change it up and try new things and see new things happening, of course, it is a bit of a refresher, so it's very smart on their play to go about doing that. I'm curious to see on how they'll continue to do that, if they'll make a thing where these new skills are going to be added at like a later time, so there's always something new being added for the game itself, moveset wise, so we'll have to see for the future. So yeah, as you level up, as you guys can see, you know, you can work on buffing up your HP, etc. So again, keeping true to that. Character appearing in the original work can also be controlled to aim for your strongest party. So this is one thing which at first I was curious about, if we were able to get main characters, or if they were gonna do it so that they were being used as like side pieces, of course, like coming in as support, but that's not the case. We can use them. Now the question is, are we able to put new type of weaponry onto them? That's the one thing which I'm curious about, but we have full control of whatever character that we have, so we don't have to specifically use the main MC, which is happy days for me. Happy days for me. Each hunter has different type of support, such as an attack or recovery, so you need to combo with them with your own fighting style to formulate a strategy. So again, we know about this. You can switch in and out of characters, utilize ultimate attacks, and then of course you can switch out to kind of stack that up. So a lot of combinations, characters to come from. We love to see that. In the original work, you can level up within the game system of this work. Fellow hunters can also be strengthened. You can strengthen your favorite character and run around the battlefield or fight together. Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of expected. I wonder on how far they've kind of gone into with the alternative characters, to how much we can work on to them in terms of changing up movesets and whatnot. That's one thing which I'm curious about. But regardless, hey, as long as we can play as them and run around, I'm cool with that. Yeah, going on with story mode. By clearing these goals, you can obtain gacha items as gears. Oh god, the gears, the gears. At times I don't mind gears, but like I'm not gonna lie, the way this kind of reminds me of Honkai Star Rail, in a way, a little bit. But either way, we got gears, and of course with the gear sets, as you guys can see, there is different stats that we are going to be getting. Obviously, as we level them up, I assume the rates will go up. I don't know if more substats can be obtainable by getting them to certain levels, but gear sets is going to be something for this game, of course. Therefore, it is a hack and slash element where you collect equipment suitable for your own fighting styles and the characteristics of your fellow hunters and create and build it. If you want to be the best, you'll probably want to collect as many as you can. Since this was an advanced play, there was naturally some content that was not being released yet, but still very rewarding to play. I just do want to confirm, in no way there is going to be online play. They have solely stuck in their guns to PvE content and this being a solo game. So realistically, the closest you'll get to kind of like, I don't know, going against each other is going to be through like a time attack, for example, like any type of ranking system game mode that the game has. So that's kind of how that's going to be working. So of course we got ourselves the weapon, the gacha, the shop, the artifact, main MC, so I assume that's story, hunter, and then this one says Army of Shadow. No, that's story. Oh, okay, so we've got the main MC where we can work on him. Then we've got the additional hunters that where we can just see them all. And then you've got the Shadow of Army once we get to that story, or once we level up, I guess, and have that ability unlocked. And then we've got the main chapter going on. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So, but anyway, continuing on. So shout out to my boy Kaku, who managed to get us some like HD images of. Obviously, this is where you can kind of build your team, so you guys can see weapons being applied, the rarity, and how things are looking. Obviously, it gives you a heads up on typing. The boss is right there. I assume that's kind of like power level, so 5k, but this team is 10k. Oh, I assume the key is going to be for when fighting the bosses, of course. So yeah, so song is there, and then you got the 3 supports. I assume that's how that works. So cool. That's kind of the team building side of things. So of course, when we look at the character, I feel like there's going to be a ton of things to do in terms of skills. I believe there's going to be like a tree. Oh well, like the ability points where we can put that in. Obviously with the weaponry, there's more to it in terms of there's going to be ruins that we can add, of course. So yeah, I feel like with what we can do. Oh wait, oh there's the symbol. So yeah, the costumes are going to be a thing. But here we go, the gacha side of things. I know you guys have been waiting for that. So guaranteed is at 80. So an SSR is guaranteed at 80. There is a regular banner, which is interesting. So doing a 10, you can, or you're guaranteed at least an SR, which is very typical. It's what they tend to do. Yeah, so 1 SR guaranteed when you summon, of course. So that's kind of how that's working. Now, when it comes to the SSR mileage, I'm not too sure if that's going to give us the banner unit. Hopefully that is the case. But I don't want them to do any type of like 50-50 nonsense or anything like that. I just kind of want to get straight to the point. But there we go. So yeah, when it comes to the banner system, there is a pity system. Not sure what the rates are. We don't know what's going on there. But good news all around that there is a pity system, which is good. And I'm not going to lie, bro. This looks clean, like artwork wise. Absolutely awesome. Got some special attacks, cutscenes and whatnot, looking beautiful. Like I said, at the end of a boss fight, you are able to do like a final boss killing animation. So, you know, there's that. So this is the hunter selection menu. So this is kind of how that's looking. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Wait, what is that item right there? I'm not too sure what that is, to be honest. Oh, dupe. Dupe. Oh, the dupe materials. Interesting. Okay. Either that, or it's leveling up materials, or leveling up items. So we've got different content. What we're looking at here, so this is kind of like the story side of things. I mean, this looks cool. I like the UI here. It looks pretty nice. I kind of mess with that. Boss fights, different bosses will give you... Okay, yeah, so this is something that we know of. So depending on which boss fight we choose to go for, as you guys can see, we can get different gear sets by the looks of it. So that's gonna be fun and grinding it out. Chapters, giving us sub chapters. Hopefully we get a lot of currency on that one. Pretty please, we'll gladly take that. And then yeah, so these are the rewards as we complete certain challenges. Cool. As we know, that's the banner once again. So yeah, so when it comes to the summoning side of things, boys, this is kind of what we're working with. So of course, I know some people are going to kind of be like, no, why? Yeah, so it's not just going to be characters that we're aiming for. It seems that they've intertwined the weapons. So I don't know how to feel about that. You know, I've stressed it before with other games whenever they implement characters and other stuff within the banner itself, because it makes it more harder to get what you want, of course, and it's just completely unnecessary. So I'm hoping that maybe they do like a separate type of deal when it comes to new characters, where they make it where you can do a weapon banner, or if you're going for the character, probably won't be the case. They'll probably just keep it as is, so it's going to be annoying, but hopefully it's not as bad as I hope. I'm hoping the rates are somewhat fair, you know, but then again, I do know Netmarble, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Alright, let's see if we've got a few more things. So weaponry, yeah, hunters and weapons can be strengthened with items. Both are important elements for increasing strength. Very nice. So we know about the point system as we level up. What is this? We've confirmed that it can be reached the level of the Shadow Lord. It is also known that if you advance to the position of the Shadow Lord, you'll unlock a content called Shadow Army. I'm curious about that. Oh, okay, so this is if we max out Jumu. Okay, god damn it. As a side note, characters and equipment can be obtained through the gacha and battle rewards. The system in which the equipment can be obtained as rewards is very similar to the original work, so it can be said that the system is easy for fans to understand. I mean, I understand it, but like, bruh, I'm out here trying to get characters. God damn it, weapons are just gonna get in the goddamn way. An S-rank hunter who showed overwhelming ability in the original story can also appear. I am definitely wanting, bro. We are getting this character day one. Like, I ain't even messing about. Straight up. Yeah. No, it looks promising. It looks a lot of fun. I'm into my DMC, so I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing this game. And obviously, to those that are probably asking about Shiny, the Canada open beta, how we do that, I think possibly maybe they might make it so that we can pre-download it tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 20th, and typically developers tend to make it so that we can pre-download a day early, or like 12 hours early, somewhere around there. So I've already pre-registered through my Canada account, so I'm pretty sure that at some point it will allow me to, you know, download the open beta. I'll do a video on it and show you guys how to download if you guys want to download it, because I'm going to be trying to get it on my PC, although I can quite easily get it on my phone, of course, so no problem on that part. But I'm going to see if I can get it on my PC, and then yeah, I'll let you guys know. Don't worry, I won't keep you guys in the shadow, pun intended. Anyway, that's everything. That's all that is being said within the media showcase. Again, if I can find more, if I can find some cool gameplay, then I'll upload that. But original characters, gacha, and yeah, a lot of stuff to do to keep us occupied playing this beautiful game. So there we go.